Welcome, welcome to the D True TV. Okay, so we respect that way, respect together, silverback key. So what the word bitch jazz after shower death work. Jay Wilson, respect. Uh, I can just as you see by the title, is everything gonna be about adult stuff, real life stuff that adults go through. See, and something that happens in your neighborhood, my neighborhood, everybody's neighborhood. This is a question I got for you. Do you think gas stations and convenience stores should have surveillance cameras? Should all convenience stores and convenience store and gas stations have surveillance cameras? Respect, Nate. And should they be have night vision? And they should be the good kind that if something does happen at that gas station convenience store, police could come and look at it, put that surveillance, get a warrant, look at surveillance, and see the car, the person, and the plate number, so they find out who did that crime. Should that be a law? Should that be an ordinance? That is the question. On one hand, I say yes. On another hand, I say no. See, where I'm at in the county they have issued an ordinance that all gas stations and all convenience stores should have surveillance cameras. It was implemented this year. Over 100 something convenience store and gas station, only 25% of them have done it, and some partially done what the ordinance or so-called law requires. Why do you think that? Why do you think that? It's hard to imagine. They got cameras everywhere else. I would imagine if I was the owner of a gas station, a convenience store, I would have, I would want the best looking video camera to offer to show everything, whether day or night, because I'm protecting my investment. Say if the store get robbed, how you gonna help catch the robber? Say something happened at your convenience store. What you gonna do then? See, let me read you what it says here, okay? See, in the county I live in Georgia, the code enforcement officer they had inspected about half of the roughly 250 stores in this county. Only about 25% of those inspected are fully in compliance, but about half are close and only lack the requirement of video storage for 60 days. Is that long enough? Is that long enough? And these, and the thing about it is that the law requiring the stores some of the most frequently reported sites of violent crime in the county. Okay, I can understand that, but what about all of them? Why is there to be some of the stores that is the site of violent crimes? Right? Why not implement it, make it a requirement for all the stores? See, you can't just pick these stores. All of them should have it. But it's like this. Is it the store owners, a gas station owners, business? Should the law put the burden on the store owners to reduce crime? Should they? I think that's why I disagree with that. That's why I disagree with put the cameras there. Why are you going to force a store business owner put cameras up to help reduce crime. When this is your job as a public servant to reduce crime. I don't understand that. See, the law requires gas station and convenience stores to operate video surveillance 24/7. The high resolution video cameras must record in night vision, display the date and time, and record activity at registers, entrance, exit, gas pumps, loading docks, and parking areas. Respect, B. Rob. See, I don't understand that. Okay, it goes on to say the order also allows the police chief to impose the requirement on other businesses at which there is high crime rate. Respect together. What happened to Big Brother? I'm here. Oh, I took a nap. I had took a nap, but I'm here. But it's like, why would you? Why do you want to put the burden of reducing crime on store owners? Okay, and it goes on to say, it goes on to say, okay, let me find it. The ordinance has also sparked criticism. The Institute for Justice, a Virginia-based civil rights law firm with a focus on protecting against unlawful searches and seizures, sent a letter to the CAB CEO, Michael Thurman, and the county commissioners in October outlining its suggestion. A lawyer for the group, Jared McLean, described the ordinance as, I can't even say the word, suspended. His group shares the concerns about putting surveillance costs businesses. Additionally, McLean said the care ordinance is particularly concerning because it requires owners to turn over footage to police upon request. I understand that because I'm like that. If I put a video surveillance up outside my store, my parking lot, my dock area, whatever, and something goes down there, why should I hand over my video to you? I shouldn't have to hand over my video to you upon your request. I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to because you need a warrant. You should need a warrant to get that video. That way you can do your job. See, the law allows the cops to show up without a warrant and demand it under threat of fines and jail time and the loss of business license, he said. See, look at that. See, that's where we got a problem right there. See, I don't mind, wouldn't mind putting up video surveillance cameras around my business if I had one. But to come to threaten me of fines and jail time and the loss of my business license because I don't want to comply and give you the video camera footage and help you do your job, I shouldn't have to help you do your job. See, and the lawyer that law firm would like to see the county amend its ordinance so the police have to obtain consent from owners or a warrant from a judge. He also suggested that the county take a current approach by offering businesses incentives to upgrade their security system to comply with the new standards. A similar approach was used in Detroit, and the incentives led to widespread adoption without threatening business owners' license, he said. What y'all think about that? This was just one of my short lives. We're gonna talk more about it tonight after the sports show, which is at 6:30. So should business owners be forced to put up surveillance cameras under threats of fines, jail time, and losing a loss of their business license? Should they be threats like that? Should they be threatened like that? I said no. I said no, they shouldn't be. Should it be? I don't think so. See, and Congressman Johnson, one of the commissioners who sponsored the bill, said she thinks the institute complaints are unfounded. She described the institute as evidence chasers who are looking for a legal challenge. Then she goes on to say, if we are charged with keeping you safe, how can you feel that giving us video footage to do just that is an illegal search and seizure? Because they're not doing it on their own free will. I'm gonna ask y'all a question in the chat. If if I ask for something and y'all and people don't do it, and I threaten and it's kind of like ultimatum, and tell y'all gonna be fined, jail time, or you lost your business license, is I'm giving y'all a choice? Am I giving y'all a choice? Then she comes back and says she is willing to consider some changes to the ordinance. However, in talking with business about the difficulty of keeping video for 60 days as the law requires, she considered a amendment to make that 30 days. We are not here to be unreasonable. We are also not here to bargain with safety, she said. What is safety? What is safety? But yet you make this law and telling business owners they have to put it up, and then you telling them a police officer can come request, or let me change the word request, to demand the video surveillance camera of that day without a warrant. Make that make sense. Then you will say, oh, you said some stores not able to keep it up 60 days, 30 days. That's not a compromise there. That's not a compromise. How in the world is that a compromise? Is that a compromise? No. Because if an owner do not want to give you that video, what you gonna do? Fine them, give them jail time, take their business license. That's under duress. They're giving you the video footage under duress. They trying to help you, help the detective, the police officer do their job. When they're too damn lazy to do their own damn job. I understand want to put cameras up, but there's a better way of going about it. Do it the right way. If you didn't put in that police can come in and get a video camera anytime video footage anytime they want to, without a warrant or request whatever, that's not a compromise. That's not a compromise. I understand safety. I understand you want to protect the community, but who gonna protect the business owner? Although I know us as us as melanated people, we don't hardly own a convenience store or gas station. Pet services. We don't own none of those stuff. So why should we help the police do their job? Now you're all concerned about what goes on in the neighborhood. You want to force them to put up cameras. You want to force them to put a high resolution camera up with night vision. You want to force them to give you the video footage under duress. How is that? How can you do that? Why would you do that? It's crazy. It's crazy, ain't it? I told you, you got to see what's going around in going on in your community. Go see what laws is on the books in your county and what law they try to put on the books in your county. Go see what laws they got on the state book and what the ones they try to put on the state book. Look at the laws, the federal laws they got on the book, and look at the ones they try to put on the federal book. See, we as our people don't do no reading. Some of our people don't do no reading. Some of our people do some reading, but they don't understand. Then some just don't care. Yes, I care about my neighborhood, but it got to be a better way. It got to be a better way. I'm going to have an open panel and discussion on this tonight. This was just going to be one of these quick lives that I do right here, one of these short ones. But how do we hold on to our rights and at the same time help our community stay safe? That is the question to be asked and answered. How do we keep our community safe without giving away our rights? How do we have that conversation? Because I tell you how we had that conversation is for our own know how. Because if we know it, we can share it with our children. We can share it with our children. Or y'all ready to have that conversation? If y'all are ready to have that conversation, put a fire emoji in the chat. If y'all ready to have that conversation tonight. Are y'all really ready to have that hard conversation about our community and what goes on? Are y'all ready to have that hard conversation about family dynamics in our community? Are y'all ready to have that hard conversation about absentee mothers, absentee fathers in some home or in a child's life? Are y'all ready to talk about Y'all already had a conversation about a child growing up with a single mother, single father home that is struggling to do they had to do what they had to do for their child, or the ones that don't have to struggle, but yet is mentally abusive to their child. Or y'all ready to have that serious conversation? Who are ready to have that serious conversation about a two-parent household that raises a child, how different parenting technique interfere with that child mental health too? Oh, y'all already had that tough conversation. Oh, y'all really ready to have that tough conversation tonight? If everybody ready, say yes. We are ready to have that tough conversation. If you're ready to go down that rabbit hole, say yes. I'm ready to go down that doggone rabbit hole because there's too much time is wasted. There's a whole lot of our adults, young adults, kids, children are lost. They don't know what the world going on. See, it's too much stuff going on in the world for us to sit back. See, I want us to talk about it so we come up with a resolution, some kind of resolution to go help our community out, to bring our community together. Stop having these girls and guys out here running around rapping like they don't know what the hell going on. But we're gonna have that tough conversation tonight, and the panel will be open. I would love some women and men to come up, so we come up with some resolutions. I want some men and women to hit this panel to come up with some resolution to help our community and talk about these hard subjects. Because the government try to force their agenda on us. Then after they force our agenda on us, try to tell us when we can get the videos. It's time to have that hard discussion. And it will be tonight after the sports show. And I'm finna be out of here. Y'all enjoy the rest of the week. And somebody drop drop the Armando Uncut link in the chat for me, please. Somebody drop the sports channel link in the chat. Right quick. And I will be back. And we'll be back. Hold on. I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still here. Yeah, we're gonna talk about all them subjects. I got one more commercial drop. Hold on.
Hey, you guys, it's your girl. Together we break chains production. And look what your girl is up to. Look at my t shirts I'm making. Look at the t shirts I'm making, y'all. Mm hmm. Look at this. Your girl been busy. Your girl been real busy. Look at this. I'm sorry if I'm flashing by so quick, y'all, but I'm doing a lot of different things at the moment. Look at me. Mm-hmm. I can't hold the t-shirt any other way because I got a bunch of them out. But don't forget to hit that like button, y'all, that post notification bar, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, respect to respect to Together and the Commission Art Team for their beautiful work that they do. Like I said, after the sports shuttle, you want one of them shirts? Yeah, we're gonna talk more about the stuff we need to talk about. We're gonna talk about the stuff we need more that we need to talk about after the sports show tonight, and we are going to get some kind of straightening on the home life in our community. We got to get back to get to what we used to do. One day, this is my plan. This is my plan. Right out when my county had commissioned me, get together. I'm gonna call you after I get through my live, so we could talk on the back end. Okay, listen, I'll call you. I'm going to go try to go with one of the commission me, see what they're talking about, and once I get through out of that council meeting, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it, and I like going down that rabbit hole. Like I said, before I sign off, anybody that comes to this chat, anybody hit the panel. Your opinion is your opinion. My opinion is my opinion. But if you're not ready to go down a rabbit hole, this is not the channel for you. Or y'all ready to go down that rabbit hole? Love and respect to Together, the commissioner team, Twitties Nation, Wolfpack Nation, Truth Nation, Nile River, the Elevation Squad, State Gang. Respect to everybody in the chat that is here. I love each and every one last one of you. Love and respect yourself, because you love and respect yourself, you'll see through the BS. And who can love you better than you love yourself? And hold on, we are out of here. Thank you.
Wolfpack. What color? I always ask and nobody says anything. They just say, great job. What color should I paint the dots? Wolfpack. And I'm out.